everyone, welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. There honestly isn't, and today we're going to use some scraps. In fact, we are going to use border strips. So I'm going to do a 4-part little mini series. If it goes over really well, I'll do it again. So this is where I tell you, if you like the series, make sure you are liking the video so that I know, because then when I go to plan my next 6 months, because I do 2 planning, I do the first 6 months and then I do the second 6 months, I know what kind of content you guys like. I'm all about using my scraps, and these are things I like, but if it's not content you like, then I don't want to keep putting it out there. I really don't. So the only exception to that is my Bible journaling. I will always do that. It brings me too much joy not to. So what we're going to do today, I'm just going to kind of talk about what this series is going to be, and then there'll be 3 more videos. I'm going to show you 3 ways that I like to use my border strips, okay? So I keep them in little Don Juan here on my desk. Let me pull my T-squares out. And when I'm cleaning up my desk, I put all of these in here, all right? Well, once Don Juan here, my Pringles can gets full, this is just an easy cleanup method. But eventually this gets full. And so once this gets full, I do a couple things. Let's just grab a few here, all right? So what I will do, let me move my box. Let me put this out of the way. Let me do a lot of things, right? Let me get a drink. Okay, one of the things I do, especially with border strips, yes, I keep them. No, we don't get as much off of them as we used to, right? Like this used to be a whole blue strip and it would only be the branding on one side. Well, we don't get that no more, but that's okay. We're still gonna keep what we can. So what I will do is I will take my scissors, okay? And if this is something I can use as a sentiment, I can use fall. I mean, it could be a sentiment, it could be a title, it could be a lot of things. You could use it on cards. First things first, I cut those off. Then I have this drawer here. That's what these are. Look, the magic of winter. These are all lines, right? Best summer ever. I think in our next organizing video, we might have to do this. Where I show you what I do with them once I do it here. Now this says Echo Park on both sides, but this says fall. I can use that. So, oops, it doesn't say Echo Park. Okay. I thought I was losing it. And then this goes in my blue. So we're just going to see here real quick. Now this is a whole strip that can be used, but I'll put this in brown. That'll make more sense here in just a moment. But this is step 1. Okay. Birthday girl, 100% I can use that. And so I know if I cut it here, birthday girl, and here, birthday girl. This is like ephemera, y'all. Don't take it for granted, honestly. Now this one, symbol stories, not really, but I can keep this. And this would be trash, okay? Can't use that. This will go in purple. We'll use that. This is from the Paper Rose line. Now they do give us a full strip. That'll go in brown, green, and green. All right, I just grabbed a handful, but that's what I would do when my Pringles can. You guys know I have this thing where, oh my goodness. All right. Stuff is full. I need to clear out my drawers. I have this thing. I allow myself so much room, and then I have to do something with it. And if I am not going to do something with it, then I need to purge it, right? So I like to create when I can. So this isn't quite full. I'm probably not going to do that right now because I have plenty. But once this is full, that's what I do. I cut off branding strips. If I can use sentiments, I put them in the drawer. And then I will sort these by color. Well, what do I do with them once they're by color? I mean, let's be honest. We get lots of strips of paper. A lot. So I have a system here. That's stage 2. Let me throw this one in the trash. Okay. So I have this box. I got this box. I've shown this box. I've rearranged how I organize things. I have several of these boxes. It's a magnetic box. I got this at Tuesday Morning. Okay. Love these. They come in small, medium, and large, and they're just so pretty. I mean, look how beautiful it is. I just love this box. And it can sit on my shelf. I know it's a disaster inside. But nobody else knows, right? So when I have company come into my spare bedroom, then they don't know it's crazy in there, all right? So then I have these envelopes. I got these actually at an Amazon outlet store a while back. And so I have these sorted by color. All right. And I have blue. Did I have any blue? That's more of a teal, but I did have blue. So then I stick these inside of here. All right. We had some purple. That's pink. This is purple. I don't have a ton of purple, so it's a smaller envelope. This is actually a Creative Memories older envelope. Okay. So then I have teal. And you'll notice I also have in here, like when I punch things out of, I put like banners and starters, that kind of thing, because when I go to create, when I'm doing clusters or whatever, I like monochromatic. That's me personally. That isn't to say I won't put black and yellow together and do a black, yellow, and white or something like that. I totally will have and will in the future, and have in the past. That one's white. That's a blue. We'll have to go back to the blue. So I'll put all of these in the correct envelope, and then they all neatly go in here. They're not getting caught on each other. It's not, you know, crazy. Let's see, did I miss the green? Oh, the green disappeared? What happened to the green? Oh, whew, I got hairy for a second. So here's my green. We'll put both of these green in there. Now I think I have a white. Now I am really blessed because you guys will send me, I love these, and I use them when I make clusters and stuff. And we're going to talk about that more in the other videos. But I think Captain Lori, she'll send me like a whole bunch of these, and I'll put them in the appropriate color and or season. So lots of fun border. And this is a great way to use up border strips. Okay, great way. All right, so here's what we're going to do over the next 3 videos. This is how I store them. That's kind of what I'm talking about, and then what we're going to do. Let me show you these as well. Then we're going to make base pages just using border strips. Now, how big is a border strip? Well, I say anything wider than 2 inches, and it needs to be 12 inches long, can make a base page. But you can use smaller ones. You're going to see me do that. If it's wider than 2 inches, it goes in my larger scrap storage because I'll use it for something way faster that way than if it's like this. But these smaller ones, definitely any edge punches that I have, definitely so forth and so on. Okay, so 2 inches to 12 inches, anything smaller than that is considered a border strip to me. What do you guys consider a border strip? I mean, there's not a wrong way. I would love to know. Maybe you guys have a better idea. I am totally open to ideas. This is just the way I do it, okay? Oops, now put that blue away. So, in the next video, we're gonna make some base pages. My goal is to make 3. And I'm gonna come on, I'm gonna probably make 1. We'll hang out, we'll make 1 together, and then I'll make a few on the side. We'll see how many I get done. And we're gonna fill up that base page notebook. We'll talk about that in that video too, and what we're gonna do with those base pages. If you're watching, you already know what that is, okay? So that's one way that we're gonna use border strips. Another way we are gonna use border strips is I'm gonna create small clusters with all those small border strips. I'm gonna create some themes, some monochromatic, some color scheme. We're just gonna hang out and we're gonna create some clusters together. I know you guys really like that, but I want to do it with border strips. Now we're going to add things to it. That's what makes it a cluster, right? But we're definitely going to focus on border strips. I've shown that in the past. I've shown it lots of different ways. It's endless. Like, it really, really is endless. So I hope you'll join me. That will be the 3rd video. And the 4th video is a shout out to my amazing mentor, or someone I consider a mentor. Now, I did not make all these. I've gotten these in swaps. Miss Janet from RTS Scrapbooking. We're going to make titles and border strip clusters like these. Now, we've done a border strip swap in the past. These are ones that I have gotten in the past. And you know what these are great for, you guys? Honestly, make base pages with them. And we'll talk about that. We're going to go back and forth with all of the videos. They're going to intermingle, and that's why I've made it a series, right? I mean, look how beautiful these are. All these are is border strips, and then they've embellished them. That's it. And you will use so many of these. You can come up with this color scheme, and you can make a header for a page or down the side, use a title. We're gonna do that together. We're gonna use up some alpha stickers. We're gonna have a lot of fun. This was made by Joanna Watson. This one was made by, I'm not sure, doesn't say. Doesn't say. Oh, Margaret Bridges made this one, 2021. That's how long I've had some of these. But I've used a ton of these too. I mean, when you're on every single team. This was made by Leah. Let's see. You get lots of them. So we're going to have fun. And I hope that you're inspired. You know, you guys hear me say all the time, save every little piece of paper. And I've seen a lot of posts. I pay attention. I know I don't always comment on every post over on Ginger's Corner, but I do pay attention. Do you know how long it would take me to comment on every post? I would have no time. I know you guys are curious. Okay, now that I've punched all these tiny little stars with a paper punch, what do I do with them? I'm going to show you. We're going to talk about, this is what I do with them, okay? So I hope you'll come join me for the next few videos. I am going to space them out a little bit so that you have time to catch up and all of that. With that, I can't wait to chitty chat with you. Make sure you're leaving me a comment. If this type of video is what you like and you want more of, you got to tell me. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you like it. With that, can't wait to see you tomorrow. We're going to start playing. Be blessed, and I'll see you then. Bye.